In today's video, I'm going to be attempting to complete the Terminus Easter egg. Now, I could load in there with the Maelstrom shotgun or the GS-45s and just absolutely blow through this, but that would be boring. Instead, I'm going to be leaving what weapon I'll be using up to chance. The rules are pretty simple. I get to hit the box once. Whatever I pull out of the mystery box is the weapon I am forced to use throughout the entire Easter egg. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, so we're on Terminus. I think the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to just use my knife until we make it to the box to get whatever weapon we're going to end up using for the rest of this. Pretty much the first step of the Easter egg is we just got to turn on these 3 generators to unlock pack. I do have to get the beam smasher at some point. I'm not sure what I want to do for that. Like, I don't know if I'm going to use it at all. I think using the slowing effect it does, I don't know if that's an issue because I'm not really killing zombies with it. I'll think about it. If things get really hairy and I'm like close to the end of the boss fight or something, and that thing could save me, I might end up using it, but we'll see. Actually, I need to figure out where the box is actually at. Oh yeah, I was going the right way. Yeah, dude, we're playing Terminus. I think this is one of those maps it's a little I wouldn't say underrated, but maybe a bit underappreciated. Like when it first released, it was getting a lot of hype, but I don't see many people talking about it. Actually, I really just see people hating on BO6 zombies a lot of the time. And I think people aren't giving BO6 enough credit. I mean, yeah, they did release the tomb, and that's pretty much everyone's go-to, is that they made the tomb. But I mean, I think every zombies game has some type of bad map. I mean, even BO2 had Transit and Die Rise. But then they also made Origins and Mob of the Dead, so it kind of evens out. Really, though, I think the maps for BO6, like, all around are pretty consistent, other than, like, the tomb. But even the tomb is not, like, the worst of the worst. Alright, we're at the box. This is pretty much going to determine how easy or hard this challenge is going to be. I would really prefer a shotgun, honestly. I'd be pretty happy with that. Oh, an assault rifle, okay. The CR-55 AMAX. I don't know if I've ever even used... I don't think I've used this weapon before. It doesn't seem too bad. It's blue rarity already, which is pretty good. Really, all I need to do now is focus on getting power on. Like, I think Terminus is one of, like... Honestly, it's pretty good. Like, I think it might be the best BO6 map. I know a lot of people like Citadel. I wasn't too big on Citadel. When it first came out, people were saying it's like an S-tier map, and I was like, I don't know, it's alright. I was kind of disappointed by the swords, to be honest. I just thought they were a little too weak. They may have changed it. I think they can kill 2 zombies at a time now, but when they first came out, they could kill 1 at a time. I wanted to use the sword to just like hack through hordes of zombies, but I mean, you really can't do that. My main concern with only using 1 weapon to try to beat the Easter egg is just running out of ammo during the fight. I guess I could like go in there with a lot of points just so I can buy ammo. And I do know you get max ammos throughout the fight. Usually I like to do Easter eggs with like the GS-45s or something that can just deal with a lot of zombies at once, but I mean, an AR, I'm not going to be able to deal with hordes of zombies quickly. Like, I'm going to have to shoot them in the head and stuff. It's just going to be a bit of a challenge, but I guess that's the point of the video. It is a challenge run. I need to get down to the lab. Alright, this should be the last one, and then we could get pack. I actually did get a new microphone. I didn't think my mic that I had was bad. I was using just my headset, but it was like it's a pretty good headset. It's a SteelSeries Arctis Nova 5 or something. It's pretty good. I thought the mic quality was decent. The only issue was I didn't have game audio because I would have my headset connected to my laptop to record my voice. So when I was playing the game, when I was like doing Liberty Falls, I didn't have any audio, which made it 10 times harder trying to do that speed run because I would just get swarmed by zombies, not realizing that there's zombies even on me. I was thinking like if I'm gonna continue trying to do the series of beating the Easter eggs, I'm gonna need to be able to hear the game as well. I'm just waiting to get some scrap drops from a zombie. Can't I dig up stuff here? I swear there's like mounds, like Origins. Yeah, there we go. Gonna get dead wire for this. I don't have enough to pack. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? There's actually a side Easter egg you can do down here to get a free perk. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Really, all I have to do, there's like zombies in a cage. I think over here, you just have to kill them. And then I think vermin spawn in. And then a mangler spawns in. It's kind of hard to see them sometimes. I think you can get a better angle up here. Also need to make sure I don't get swarmed. Really, though, this weapon's seeming pretty good. I know it's only round 6, but as long as it does good damage to the boss, I'm not too worried about this. I just need to make sure to kill those zombies in the cage like before the round ends. I'm pretty sure if you don't kill them all in the same round, you just fail the side Easter egg and you can't get the free perk. So I'm gonna make sure to not screw this up. Oh, there's one. That might be all of them. I'm gonna do one last check like closer to the end of the round just to make sure I don't screw that up. I'm not seeing any. I'm not hearing any either. I think we killed them all. So pretty much why we need to get dead wire is so we can shoot 3 boxes up here. It should unlock a room so we can build the beam smasher. And I think there's 2 more boxes around the map. And then we should unlock that room. I think there's one in the jug room. Yeah, just right here. And there's one just outside the jug room. And then we gotta kill this zombie. They should drop some type of item. There we go. Then there's like I think a briefcase in here. We gotta pick up an item from that. And I think it spawns in a bunch of vermin. So I gotta get out of here. Just gotta get rid of these guys. Now I think there's like 3 computers around the map we gotta turn on. So I'm gonna go find those real quick. Yeah, there's just one right up here. I think there's one near Speed Cola as well. Yeah, there it is, just right here. There should be one down here as well near, there it is, right here. I guess the good thing, though, about only being able to run one weapon is that I don't have to get as many points to get fully set up for the boss fight, since I only have to pack one weapon. We're going to end this round. I think that's the end of the round. Yep, okay, the round's over. Now, back to those cages. There should be vermin in there now, so we got to go kill those real quick. Now, if the vermin didn't spawn in the cages, it means we missed one of the zombies, and I'm pretty sure we just can't do the side Easter egg. I just got to kill them this round to make sure we get to the next step of the side Easter egg. Oh, there's one. Alright, I think that might have been the last vermin in the cage. No, I see one more on the map. Up here in this cage right here. There we go. I think we're good now. Now let me not die. I'm actually one shot. Oh my gosh. Going down on a fucking max ammo round would be nuts. Now I'm actually going to go pack my weapon because for this next step of the side Easter egg, we have to kill a mangler. I actually don't know what the, oh, I am lagging. You see that? I was in the water there for a second. That's not good. I'm trying to do a challenge run and I'm lagging. Yeah, that's the thing I don't enjoy about BO6 is that even when you're playing solo, you have to be connected to the internet, which is just awful. And actually, I think that kind of makes the game a little bit more annoying because I don't know if you guys noticed this. If you're training, let's say you're just training a zombie, like, oh my god. Let me pause my game real quick. Let's just say you're training a zombie, right? And you're playing with friends trying to do an Easter egg. If you're doing this on BO6, the zombie will just randomly die. And I think the reason they do that is because since you're constantly online, even if you're solo, playing with friends, whatever, since you're constantly online, they need you to kind of go through rounds just to get off the servers is my assumption of it. I'm not too sure. That's just my theory on it. Anyways, for the next step of that side Easter egg, there should be a... I'm just in the water. I'm dying? If I die here, I'm actually going to lose my mind. I do not know what's going on. I don't know why I'm lagging so horribly. There should be a mangler in one of these cages I got to kill. You know, I think I'll try to kill him a little closer to the end of the round because I'm getting absolutely swarmed now. Oh my gosh. Whew. Alright, we're good. We're good. But what I was saying, I just don't enjoy how you have to stay online for this game. Alright, I think I should be able to kill him now. Come on. I'm in the water. Come on, game. Can I stop lagging, please? Oh my god. I'm just trying to kill this mangler, man. I just want to get my free perk. This thing doing pretty good damage to him. Alright, that should spawn in a free perk power-up. Yep, let's see what we get. Hey, okay, that's not bad. Stamina up. Now, you know, I think here's what I might do. I think I might just save and quit, and then come back when I'm not lagging, because I really don't want to lose this run. I'm going to just save my game, and we'll be back later. So we are back, but it seems like the game does not remember me packing my weapon or getting speed cola from the side Easter egg. So I'm not sure if we can redo the side Easter egg or if it's just, it is what it is. Okay, no, the mangler's back. I was going to come back here and talk good about BO6 save and quit feature. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of being able to just save and quit on zombies because it makes high rounds mean less or whatever because you don't have to sit there for 7 hours grinding round 100 or something. Honestly, I think it's a good feature. I never really liked being just stuck. Like, I can't get off the game. I can't pause it or anything. I always just found that to be annoying. And really, I don't think the impressive thing about getting a high round is sitting there for 8 hours. I think it is just surviving for that long. That's what I think, at least. Now, here's a question. Do you think I'm going to get the same random perk? Hey, if I got Jug, that'd be pretty nice, because I still need to buy Jug anyways. Or if I got Vulture's Aid, I'd be pretty happy with that. I just really don't like dealing with scrap and not having armor all the time. So Vulture Aid is like one of my go-to perks. I'm actually pretty happy they added it into this game. It's kind of one of those, I don't want to say forgotten, because I mean it's pretty memorable perk, but like it was only ever on Buried until now. So I am pretty happy that it's on more maps now. Let's kill this guy. No, I did. I got the same one. So I wonder how that's determined then. Was that just like luck that I got the same perk, or was it already determined I was going to get Speed Cola before I even got the perk? I mean, what are the chances of getting the same one twice? So now that we've done that little side Easter egg for a free perk, I guess we should actually start doing the actual Easter egg, you know, the point of this video. Let me think, what have we done? Oh yeah, I turned on the computers. I have to type in a code. Let me go head up there and go type that code in. Alright, so this whole code step it's just some math. So what is it? X is 20. 20 times 2, 40, so 51, 46. And then Z is... Oh, wait, I screwed this up already. I put X in. Okay, wait a second. Oh, I got off it too many times. Alright, I said that's pretty easy, then I proceed to screw it up completely. Alright, so this should be the code. There we go. So what is the next step? Oh, we have to wait for the next round. Oh, I think we're good. Alright, so we have to head over to that island. And then there should be like 3 orbs we gotta fill with like energy. And then we have the beam smasher. Gotta figure out which way. I think it's this way. Yep, there it is. This step's pretty easy. Alright, the boat's kind of in the way. Let me move that. So pretty much, eventually this orb is gonna... Yeah, there we go. It's gonna shock one of these guys if we have to kill the blue one. Man, this gun is like really good. I'm pretty sure we just have to do it twice per orb. And I think there's 3 orbs. Alright, just need to grab that. Put it in there, and he should fly away. Yeah, he's leaving. Need to hop back on my boat. Just gotta chase that thing down now. For this being steps to get a wonder weapon, I think this is pretty easy, all things considered. I think we put that in there. Well, I don't have it, so obviously I did. Just kind of have to wait around until it decides to shock another zombie. There we go. Let me just kill him. Did it already go in? Yep, I just gotta do that one more time. Alright, here it is. Last step right here, dude. This is kind of a tight spot. Gotta be a little careful here. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I think, yeah, ammo box right here. There we go. Where is the purple one at, dude? Did I kill him already? No, he's in the crowd. Okay. Alright, there we go. That was quick. Right after. Oh, I can't put armor on. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I could. It just didn't do the animation. There we go. It should drop me another part. And then now we can go build the beam smasher. Alright, now we got the beam smasher. I don't really know how I'm going to be using this thing. Like, if I just do that, I don't want to kill them with it, but maybe I'll use it to slow them down. Or maybe I just won't use it at all. I'm not really sure. Anyways, the next step is we got to, I think, just shoot one of these. I don't know if it's a specific one. Usually, it's just like the first one I do. I know some people have said, like, there's like a key card on the floor to indicate which one to do, but usually I don't see no key card, and then a hard drive will just fall out of it anyways. So I'm not really sure about that. But I'll go look around, see if I can figure out which one to use. I think there is another one of these down by the lab. So I'm going to check that out. Oh, don't want to be under it. Looking like a no on it being down there. I actually don't know where any of those traps are even at. So I'm going to go... Oh, wait, no, it did drop the hard drive. I was just... Oh, don't want to die to that. Oh, man, that was close. I think I picked up the hard drive. Yep, there it is. I didn't realize it dropped it. I didn't see it come out. I think next step is we just give the hard drive to Peck, and then... After that, there's like a little mini boss we gotta do. I think a mangler just spawned in. I guess we're gonna see how this thing fares up against the mangler. Oh, there he is. I mean, it seems okay. I do need to like double pack and triple pack this thing at some point. There we go. He's dead. That was... it's okay. It's alright. So I need to give Peck this hard drive. There we go. Oh yeah, now I gotta go find like a code around the map. Actually, I think the first number is near Quick Revive. 5. There's another one in this cafeteria over here. 2. And there's one more over here. It should be like a sign. Yeah, right over here. 526. Let me think. Before I go in there, I'm gonna make some armor plates because we're about to do a little mini boss fight. 526. 526. Gotta talk to this guy real quick, and then I should be able to type in a code in there. Let me just not get killed by zombies while I wait for that dialogue to end. Oh my gosh. I might have to pop eat the shroud here. Yeah, we're popping eat the shroud. I'm not dying in there. Well, that kind of sucks now because I'm not going to have armor for this little fight. Actually, no, I can make armor right here. We're going to make some more armor. And then what was the code? I think it was 526. Let me go head over there and type that in. 526. There we go. Are all these guys going to die or not? I thought I killed all the guys when you did this. Maybe I'm incorrect on that. Oh, wait, no. I have to turn a valve. I'm turning this real quick, and then it should start the boss fight. All right, let's get ready. Usually, this isn't too bad. As long as I don't run out of ammo. Even if we do run out of ammo, I can just buy more ammo. So, really, I shouldn't have an issue here. Maybe armor. I only have 1 slot of armor, but I don't even think that's going to be an issue. As long as I just keep my distance from him, don't get grabbed, we should be good. Where is he at? Usually, you can hear him. He'll talk to you. I think he's behind me. Yeah, there he is. Honestly, damage-wise, not too bad. Not too bad. Just gotta make sure I don't get snuck up on by these zombies. I want to try to just focus on him. I don't really want to be shooting a bunch of zombies, but I might have to. They're kind of just in my way here. I do have a Molotov. I don't know if fire is really great against them, but... What? He's dead? I don't know what killed him that quickly. It definitely was not me, I'll tell you that much. I might have to go look back on the footage there and see what happened, because he was, like, pretty much full health. Did he, like, fall through the map or something? I actually don't know what that was. That was really weird. I guess we kinda lucked out there. I was running a little bit low on ammo. Next step, there should be some piece in the water here. There we go. And what do we do after that? Oh, yeah. This next step, I'm gonna want to double pack. I'm gonna be fighting a bunch of zombies in this very tiny room. I'm gonna get some more armor and double pack before that. Actually, I must have enough to double pack. There we go. We have double pack now. I think really all I'm gonna do before this next step is just get enough points to get tier 2 armor, and then we'll get back to the Easter egg. I almost have enough points. I think it's 5,000 for tier 2 armor, so just a few more zombies. Oh, actually, we have enough now. I'm gonna be doing this without Ether Shroud. I don't really know how I feel about that. It should be alright. I think we have to interact with this. Ooh, getting grabbed again. Never good. I'm almost dead. Let me get out of this really tiny room. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was so close. I tried to pop Ether Shroud after just saying I didn't have it. Alright, we're alive. Really do not want to go down before the boss fight. I would like to have myself revive for then. Man, this thing is really good. I've never used it before, but damn, man. Doing kind of like light work on these zombies. Actually, I can make my weapon purple now. We're going to upgrade that, buy the tier 2 armor, and then get back to the Easter egg. Oh, I also recharged my Ether Shroud, too, so this next step shouldn't be too bad. I think there's a armor buy just up ahead. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I think now we just got to drive over to those node connector things. They're in that wrecked ship. Now, this next step, it can get a little difficult, especially running an AR instead of, like, the GS45s or something, because it's just a lot of zombies in a very, very tiny room. I'm pretty sure if you bring, like, shock charges, you can shock the hatch and it'll reopen, so you can just kind of skip the step. I was thinking about doing that, but there is a step later in which I need smoke grenades, and I think it's more valuable to have those than to skip this step, so I'm gonna just deal with it. I was too busy talking, and I drove right past the sunken ship, I'm pretty sure. Or I might have just went the wrong way in the first place. Yeah, I'm just kind of geeked. Yeah, drove right past it. Okay, we made it to the ship. Pretty much just gotta climb up here. I just need to pick up one of these, and we'll start the step. Let me just drop it real quick. Just immediately the zombies spawn. Oh, I don't have any armor. Didn't really think about that. This is probably like Vulture Aid, dude. You'd like always have armor with Vulture Aid. Definitely gonna buy that from the Wonder Fizz before the boss fight. Dude, this thing is good. I might have to start using this thing just like normally, dude. I don't really know the full meta of zombies anymore. I haven't really played a lot of BO6 since it came out, really. So, I mean, maybe you guys immediately knew that this was gonna be easy. Maybe this weapon's like one of the best. I'm not really sure. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Good thing there was a box in here, dude. I would have been cooked. All right, that's the step. Just gotta pick up this. Uh-oh. We are not dying in here, dude. I didn't realize it was gonna be literally immediate. The zombies are going to start spawning back in here. Where's my boat? Pretty much now I need to figure out where these node connectors go. I'm pretty sure it's random every time you play. There's like a few different spawns, but I think there's only 3 spawns. I'm pretty sure one of the spawns is just up ahead. Yeah, right here. I just heard a mangler spawn. Ooh, no. Alright, I'm not going to be able to get back on that boat, but I think there is a boat spawn on this island, so we're just going to call in a new boat. I have to go back to the sunken boat and grab the other connector before I do anything else. You know, I think BO6 is pretty fun. I mean, it's not perfect. I think some of the systems they have is just kind of annoying. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the new point system or having to upgrade your weapon like 30 times to actually make it good, but it's pretty good. I would say ranked up against like all of zombies, Treyarch zombies at least, it's probably like 4th best. Probably just like under BO2, BO3, and like BO1. Those are like probably the top 3, I would say. Honestly, for me, I'd say BO3 is the best zombies. I know some people say BO2. I don't know. I think BO2 is alright. I'm not huge on BO2. I would say it's probably number 2 best, but I didn't really play BO2 like when I was younger, so I don't really have the nostalgia a lot of people have for BO2. For me though, BO3 is just the best one, and I think BO2 has 3 good maps. Buried's good, Origin's great, and Mob is also phenomenal. Some of the best maps ever. But man, Transit and Die Rise absolutely blow. You know what? I'm not gonna say they absolutely blow because they do have like kind of a charm to them. I'll say that. Transit with your boys, it's really fun. Even though the map's super bad, it's very entertaining to play with your homies. All right, there we go. Let me get out of here. Kind of blanking on what the next step is. Oh no, I have to go to the. There's going to be a bunch of dialogue. They're going to be yapping for a while. And then they're going to give me a hacking device. And that's pretty much it for the Easter egg after that. And then we just do the boss fight pretty much. I'm going to buy another smoke grenade because I'm going to need 2 of these later. For this next step, I have to go back up to the watchtower. So I'm going to just clear out some of these zombies before I go in that, very tiny room. Really not trying to die here. Ooh, monkey bomb. Wait, nope. I can't use monkey bombs right now. I need those smoke grenades. That's kind of unfortunate. Anyways, I think we're pretty much good to go up to the watchtower. I don't think 2 zombies are gonna end up swarming me. It's just gonna be some more dialogue and they'll give me a device. OPEC. Yeah, I think it's gonna wait. And the round randomly ended. See, that's what I'm talking about, dude. The zombies are still here, but the round ended. Interesting. That's what I'm talking about. I just don't like that. I want to be able to train zombies for as long as I want without them just dying on me for no reason. Let me grab this part. Now, with this hacking device, pretty much what we got to do is there's 3 buoys around the map. We got to hack them. I think it's like a 2-minute timer, but to hack them all or you fail the step. And then after that, things get pretty real. Pretty much what happens after I hack the buoys is there's, I think, 3 bombs I have to defuse, and I'm pretty sure if you fail to defuse the bombs, you just die and the map ends. But they give you like 5 minutes to do it. That's why I need the smoke grenades, so I can defuse them without getting swarmed by zombies. Anyways, let's head over to these buoys and start hacking them. Yeah, bugs will spawn around here when you get close to them. It's kind of annoying. But the time limit doesn't start until you hack the first one, so really you get 2 minutes to hack 2 of them. It's not too bad. So let me hack it. There we go. Alright, that's one down. I think there's another one this way. I have practiced this run a little bit, but last time I tried this I failed horribly. I made it to the boss fight, got onto its last phase just to die. That was pretty upsetting, but we're running it back today. Gonna start hacking it again. There we go. We got, oh, 1:20 for one more. We're chilling. Also, if you take too long, the Kraken will start spawning in a giant radioactive cloud that'll follow you around. So I also have to be looking out for that. Really, though, I think we got this pretty much in the bag here. Alright, last one. Here we go. Now we need to get back to the island, like, really quickly. Because there's some bombs we got to defuse. Really, going in this with no armor plates again. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. I guess it is what it is. Now, I'm going to wait a little bit before I run in there. Because I got to get through this dialogue first before I can actually defuse the bombs. And if I get in there too soon, I'll just be swarmed the second I can start defusing them. Alright, I think we should be good to start heading down there. Hopefully, by the time I get down there, I can defuse them. First one is right over here. Now, these smokes are kind of hit or miss. I swear, sometimes they work and then other times they don't. Is this one working? I think it's working. I'm pretty sure the way the smokes work is that you have to not be seen going into the smoke or something. I'm not really exactly sure the rule on it, but there should be another thing right here. I'm gonna try to chuck smoke and maybe it'll work. I'm kind of looking at my mini map to see if they're getting closer to me. No, I think we're good. Alright, and this last one will just pop our ether shroud and we should be good. Last one's right here. Pretty much now, what I think I want to do is just get prepped up for the boss fight, get triple pack, do all that stuff, and then we'll get back over here. I'll cut back and we'll go start the boss fight. Alright, we're back and I think I'm pretty much set. I got max armor. I got all the perks I would want. My gun's triple packed and it's legendary. So really, I think we should be able to do this. I do have a chopper gunner and ether shroud if things go a little bit wrong. But really, I think we're good anyways. Let's do this boss fight. Here it is, Dr. Modi, dude. What if Dr. Modi was the final boss? You're just fighting this old Indian lady, dude. Oh, there she goes. Now, phases 1 and 2, I'm not too worried about, but that third phase, when he starts doing, like, the electric pulse thing, it's a little scary. I think if you don't stop it and you're not behind cover, I think it's an immediate death, so we gotta be pretty careful with that, but the first phase, I'm not too worried about. As long as this gun does good damage to it, I don't really know. I guess we're about to find out. There should be like some weak points on his arms. Oh, dude, that is crazy damage. This is looking pretty good. Now, I did bring his shields up because usually when I do boss fights in this game, I always have the issue of not having armor. That's also why I got Vulture Aid, so I'm just not constantly out of armor. We should get a decent amount of armor drops from the zombies as well. He does have that giant slam attack, and what I usually try to do is just kind of train the zombies in front. Ooh, I'm about to get hit. And as you can see, just kind of will kill them for me, so I can focus more of my ammo just on his weak points. Look at that, just absolutely destroys those guys for me. Dude, I'm doing crazy damage. You know, the whole point of this video is to use like use different weapons, because I feel like a lot of people just tend to find really good weapon, or you just use the meta weapon and just kind of run that on everything. But you know, I wanted to try different stuff out, because really, a lot of the guns I've never really tried out in zombies. And I think a big reason for that is just the loadout system. You just spawn in with the gun you want and you just run that. Like, I never hit the box unless I'm trying to pull out a wonder weapon. And even then, if you got a wonder bar, you just get the wonder weapon immediately. You don't even have to think about any other weapons. Phase 1 should be coming to an end here soon. Yep, there it is. Called that out perfectly. I'm pretty sure now we just gotta fight zombies. We should get a max ammo, which is a little unfortunate because I just bought ammo, but I think the max ammo stays there. I don't think it'll go away, so I guess we can grab it if we need it later. Now, when he gets to his third phase, I'm pretty sure an amalgam will spawn, and that's a little bit more of an issue. But really, though, we have plenty of utility to just kind of keep ourselves alive. I have the quick revive augment, in which it saves you from dying. But it'll go away. Because I also still have a self revive as well. So as long as I don't do absolutely horrible, we should be fine to get through this. I'm really feeling pretty good about it. And you know, I was thinking about this earlier about the augments for mainly for BO7, because it's seeming like BO7 is going to be very, I guess, similar systems-wise to BO6. So I was wondering about the augments, like, are we just going to have the same augments? Are they going to get rid of augments? Or is it just gonna, or the perks going to have different augments? I feel like just getting rid of augments entirely and not replacing it with something new, I don't think people are going to be too happy about that. But then also, if they just give us the same exact augments, that's going to be pretty annoying too, because I don't want to have to re-grind and re-research my augments that I had on BO6 for BO7. I think as long as the augments are different though, I don't think it really will be an issue for them. Or if they think of a completely different system. I mean, I'm open to change for zombies all the time, but I know a lot of people don't like the new system changes for zombies, and I'm not a fan of all of them, but I mean, it can't stay the same forever. If each game was just like BO2 zombies, I know people claim that they want that, like, oh, just bring it back to BO2 zombies, it was better. But I think a lot of that is just nostalgia on their part, which, I don't have that nostalgia for BO2 or really any of the zombies. I didn't really start playing zombies until maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. I'm trying to think, what was the first zombies I played? Oh, it was Call of Duty World War II, dude. That was the first zombies I ever played, and I didn't even play that when it was like new. I played that when it was a PlayStation Plus game forever ago. That's when I started playing it. Me and my friends all started playing it, and let me just say, the Final Reich is literally such an underrated map. You know, probably some of it is just it was the first zombies map I played. Yeah, dude, I'm hoping there is some new stuff in BO7, but I guess we'll see what they do. There really isn't that much information for the zombies yet. It is looking like we're gonna get like a transit inspired map, which I'm pretty hyped for. I think transit was I think transit was a good idea. I just think it was not the right time to try to do it. I just don't think the Xbox 360 could handle what they wanted to do. But when you think about it, it's kind of weird that it couldn't handle it. I mean, BO2 came out like for the Xbox 360, right? And so did GTA 5, and that map is way bigger than Transit, and you could drive around an entire city in that, not just a bus driving around like 5 locations. The reason there's so much lava and fog in the denizens is to slow you down so the game can actually load in all the stuff it needs to load in. I just find it interesting that Rockstar was able to do like 10 times more than Activision on that. But to be fair, GTA 5 did come out like at the end of the Xbox 360 life cycle. I think it came out 2013. I think PS4, Xbox One came out around that time as well. So I mean, there was different technology when BO2 and when GTA 5 came out. But I just do find it crazy, like just in a few years, how much the technology was able to advance to be able to do that. Anyways, we're getting close to the end of this phase. I am out of armor. I might have to pop the shields up here. I don't have enough points to buy ammo. I do have that cash back though. Not all is lost. I think I'm gonna pop the shields up real quick. Yeah, I might have to pop the cash back here as well. I need to stop moving. That's the issue. I'm not getting a chance to actually damage them. But you know, I'm running out of ammo, which is kind of making me nervous. Okay, he's on the next phase, so we should get a max ammo here soon. If I need to, I can pop the cash back. Oop, an amalgam. That's never good. Yeah, I think the cash back is gonna be required here. Ooh, I'm stuck. Alright, we're popping Ether Shroud because I actually want to grab my max ammo. Did it pop it? No. I got canceled out by the amalgam, I guess. We're just gonna get rid of these guys and try to kill that amalgam real quick. You know, maybe I should try to kill more zombies. I do have vulture raids, so I could be getting ammo drops from them as well. I do also have a chopper gunner. I need to remember that, because sometimes I'll just forget the stuff I have, and then I end up just dying when I could have survived. Speaking of chopper gunner, we might have to hit that here soon, because there's just so many zombies. Uh-oh. Chopper gunner. See? This is why we need that stuff, man. I need to stop that now. This might have been a misplay. It just threw me off of it, but I'm not dead. Come on. Stop. Alright, we're good. He's getting low, but I'm getting scared. Just keep shooting. Uh-oh. Ooh. I would have died there if I didn't have quick revive. No. He literally grabs me. What is this? Oh no. I have nothing to protect myself. That amalgam is such a pain. Ooh, no. I gotta hide. I have to hide. I'm gonna die. Alright. I do have the quick revive. That amalgam is just being a pain in the ass. No, I saw armor. I'm grabbing it. I guess I'm not grabbing it, even though I ran into it. Get out of the water. No, don't die here. I'm dead. Nope. Okay, what can I do? If I can climb the ladder, maybe I can get behind the cover. Nope. Come on, dude. I really threw there. I threw. Oh, man. That sucks. Alright, that's the video. I'm not redoing this.